Welcome to spacious, open, wide fort. 2 forts not enough for you? Careful what you wish for, because I've added more fort. All the familiar sights of 2 fort, but with more space for more fun. Take a stroll from your newly expanded team courtyard down a convenient ramp to access the newly expanded center battlefield. Then, drop down from the battlements for easy access to your front door and the water feature, now deeper so that everybody can swim together. CTF Widefort. More fort, more fun. CTF Widefort is an attempt to relearn an old hobby, and I'm pleasantly surprised to already see a positive response. Given there's some people interested, I figured I'd put something together to give a proper introduction to what I'm doing to 2 fort and what I still need to do to 2 fort. Plus, the announcement of a summer update has fueled my crazed delusions that one day this map may be playable as part of an official Valve update. I have only started relearning Hammer Editor a few weeks ago, so I'm still figuring things out as I go, but I've got a few ideas. This particular Hammer Editor Eraserhead baby came about when I saw all of the unused modeled areas outside of 2 fort's playable space, and decided that it had some potential. First off, here's what I have done to 2 fort, and a bit of my thoughts as to why. 2 fort is a bit of a cramped map, and it's an experiment to open up the play space a little bit more. Snipers and engineers are probably not going to love this one, but the point is to provide a different vibe. Neither are made totally ineffective, but they may find themselves a little bit less comfortable. Starting with the changes closest to home, the courtyards on both sides have been opened up into a lowered and raised section with an additional staircase to help preserve a bit of a bottleneck near the stairs to intel. Defenders can take cover in the lower sections, while attackers will have a desperate crawl across no man's land in an attempt to make use of the flank. To get there, attackers will have an uphill battle through a corner choke. For forward defenses, there's a raised platform at the bottom of the ramp overlooking a covered section of the center yard. The overhang leads into the familiar but expanded 2 fort center yard, where the tall fences and overhang roofs provide cover from onlooking snipers, though you still better watch your head in the opposing side of the yard where cover is light. Speaking of snipers, the battlements hold new surprises in the form of a drop-down to the main floor and front door. This serves as an easy rollout for all, though enterprising explosive jumpers or jump-boosted scouts may be able to sneak up on unsuspecting snipers, and attackers may sticky trap the drop to sabotage rollouts. Of course, one door only opens when another closes, and this door closing is the sewers. The courtyard has deeper water, and the sewers are flooded up past the water line for the authentic Pyroshark experience. If you are still listening after that, my condolences. You must be half as mad as I am. But if you're in for a penny of my thoughts, you're in for a pound of my thoughts, so here's some of the plans that I have for the future of Widefort. There's a list of smaller things that I need to finish or fix on screen now. The bigger picture changes will come a bit later once I know the map will run consistently and smoothly, and after I clean up my slightly butchered editing of the original 2 fort. So in no specific order, my next slate of changes includes, but may not be limited to, matching the footprint of the drop-downs for both red and blue, and considering changing the loose pile of hay and gravel at the bottom to a nice geometric stack of hay bales or iron bars. I need to make the water channel in the center symmetrical, most likely using this side as a template. I like how the attacking front juts out towards the defense. And while I'm working on the previous, there's a few unknowns that I will continue to ponder. Whether or not to raise the floors in the junction of the sewers to allow for engineer buildings, or flood out NG nests from the sewers for good. Also, whether or not to make any changes to the basement or the intel room. I don't think that I will, but if I have a fun idea, I'm not ruling it out. And so for now, that's CTF Widefort, the alpha. It's ugly, unfinished, half-playable, and a bit broken, but even if there's only a couple people interested in this, I will continue polishing this turd until it shines. Thank you for enduring this much madness with me. More updates will come as I feel like something's worth showing off. Thanks, y'all, and peace out.